Hello, family and friends, and welcome to Cooking with Cousins. Today I'll be sharing a recipe born of needing to use a bag of Costco bacon bits because my parents wouldn't let me just dump the bag into my mouth, though this was certainly just as tasty an ending for the bacon bits. Twice-baked potatoes are easily reheatable and don't require you to carry around condiments, so it's a useful food to pack in a lunch if you need to. Probably why you see them at deli counters and such. It's a bit on the time-consuming side, but most of that is just sitting while it's in the oven, converting leisure time now to time savings later. These can be wrapped up and set in the fridge for family to fetch later if dinner goes up in flames should something come up. Like a teacher springing a new assignment on you at the last minute and you only have a short window of time to save it. Before beginning your prep for the twice-baked potato, preheat your oven to 450 degrees, set to bake. Mix about 1/2 cup of water and 2 tablespoons of salt. This step was contributed by America's Test Kitchen, who did a feature on their research to improve the results of baked potato, and I have since incorporated it into this recipe. To brine the potatoes, all you have to do is roll them in brining solution. There is no need to have them stay in it or rest afterward. It is a quick and easy step that leads to good results down the line. Observe that the potatoes have been punctured with a fork going down the sides as well as thoroughly cleaned. I do about 3 to 4 punctures per side, though it varies depending on potato size. The punctures are to avoid exploding potatoes. This is not a recipe you want to blow. Now that your oven is at temperature and potatoes prepared, put them in the oven until they reach an internal temperature of 205 degrees. Generally, this will take 45 minutes to an hour. It is recommended that you confirm temperature with a probing thermometer. This not only gives you an exact temperature, but the probe also gives you a feel for the internal physical consistency of the potatoes. Given differences in ovens, it is nice to have a specific internal temperature to aim for if you have a probe thermometer. Doing it by feel is fine though. Once you have done that, you can begin on your filling. Start by extracting the interior of the potatoes. To do this, I start by cutting off the top. Because of the different shapes that are encountered with potatoes, I don't have a specific cutting point. I roll the potatoes around a bit till I find the side with the most resistance to rolling. I then cut off the top 1/4 to 1/3 of the potatoes to begin extracting the interior with a spoon. To begin the filling, I start with adding a 1/4 cup of soft butter into the potatoes. 1/4 cup. Getting there. Oh. Let's just move on to the next step. Once you have gotten your potatoes to the desired consistency, you begin adding in your other ingredients. Here's good. Start with a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. You may want to skip or adjust this depending on the seasoning of your butter and bacon bits. Otherwise, your results may come out overly seasoned. Next, add a 1/2 cup of sour cream. Mash it a bit to get it incorporated before adding in your last 2 ingredients. Add a 1/4 pound of cheddar shreds and a 1/2 cup of bacon bits. If you have one available, I'd recommend using a hand immersion mixer for a smoother texture. Within the skin, I like to place a bit of cheese at the bottom. I like having a bit of cheese that is neither mixed into the filling nor protecting the filling from the air while in the fridge. Once into the filling, the cheese loses that cheese texture I like so much, so this works with the topping to bring some of that back. Using the spoon, put the filling back into the skins. Brush the skins lightly with oil before putting the potatoes back in the oven. Place the potatoes back in the oven at 450 degrees for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes are done, place cheese on top of the potatoes and give it another few minutes to get it to the level of melt you desire. After 3 to 5 minutes, remove them from the oven. Let's cut into one and see how we did. And now you see me about to eat this.